Hi guys, how are you doing? Oh, I was tired in the last reading. We're on the final few Lionsgate readings. It's super late. We're still in August season, so I think it's okay. This is the first year I've ever gone backwards through the Lionsgate portal. So, let's see. Aries. No, wait, Taurus. We're on Taurus. We have Taurus and Aries left to do. So, let's do this. I have just the basic cards out. I have the Casanova and these like astrology cards we've been using. I've been using the same decks for everyone. I did forget to use the Lost for Words in a couple of them. Obviously, I use my Medieval Cat Tarot for the Lionsgate portal because it's Leo season. And then the main thing is the Lemurian Starchild Oracle deck, where we pull one of these a year for Lionsgate every year. There's 88 cards in the deck. Sometimes I feel like this deck was made for me. I love it so much. It is Lionsgate portal. For those of you that don't know, Lionsgate's like the portal to hell, and we are working more with the other side of the wheel using the dolphin. The dolphin is tied to Aquarius, just so you guys know. So it's kind of like, we went backwards as well, so it's kind of like, not that there's anything wrong with Leo energy, just, it's a heaven deck, not a hell deck, so. I think we're going to start with this one today, at least get it out. We'll read it probably at the end, but this is going to be for Taurus. For those of you that don't know, I do have Taurus in my natal 3rd house. We pulled 2 cards out. We have Emergence. That flipped over, and then we have Divine Feminine on the bottom. I just want 1 card though. Too many cards keep popping up. Maybe it's not the right time yet. We'll wait. Let's start with astrology. Okay, so this is going to be for Taurus. You could be sitting on your bed when you're watching this, or you're going to get an urge to go and sit on your bed when you're watching this. Not that you're going to be tired, it's just maybe you need to like put your feet up for a second and relax a little bit. Just like enjoy your home, or maybe you need to like, maybe you're about to do something or get into something or buy something, or it's like something you're going to do. You just need to like take a second and you need to think about what you're doing before you actually do it, right? So there's something here about needing to take some time. What does that say? And there's a black taxi cab out there called E-Cab. We have Scorpio. Recourse and Scorpio. Experimentation in the reverse. Self-worth in the reverse. For that, I want to say Taurus, like your Taurus rising. That would put Scorpio in your 7th house of like relating. Relationships, relating. discernment, indulgence, boredom in reverse, and we have Pisces. Pisces is your 11th house if you're a Taurus rising. I just got goosebumps. All right, let's clarify these, I think. All right. What is Taurus being asked? Recourse. Recourse can talk about like changing course, going a different direction. I don't know if you're having feelings about a relationship that it's like you're having second thoughts. About something. I almost want to say like you're feeling remorseful. You're feeling like remorse is to like talk about like not regret, but like just like maybe a sense of sadness over the decisions that you've made, a sense of sadness over the things you've lost, a sense of sadness over the way that things are going to have to go in a relationship. The Wheel of Fortune. Scorpio, the Moon in reverse. Experimentation, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Self-worth, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. What is this discernment? The feeling of wanting to squeeze someone or something because they are overwhelmingly cute. What is indulgence with Taurus and the Moon in reverse? Bringing life and spirit to any situation with energetic enthusiasm. Boredom in reverse. The condition of peaceful calmness. And what about for Pisces here? A relaxing walk, usually after a meal. I do feel very calm in your energy. I don't feel... Money looks to be going good for you. I do want to say here, like, you might feel like you want to take a rest, or you might feel like you want to take a break. Don't. Keep going. Moon in Aries, passion. Another Moon in Scorpio with awareness. The ever-unfolding Rose in reverse. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Belief in your beauty in reverse. Be bold and make the first move in reverse as well. All right, let's finish this. Financially, you're doing really well. Work could be making you feel bored. Your work or whatever you do from work could be making you feel bored. The Six of Swords. There could be an ending coming to your work or just like a moving on. What is this belief in your beauty in reverse? The Six of Pentacles. Your beauty or the way that you look could definitely be getting you farther in your work, or like the way you present yourself could get you farther. The Empress in reverse with the Scorpio card. And then the Two of Wands, planning, making plans, going over blueprints, going over bank statements, going over taxes, going over income and outgoing money, planning for the future, receiving aid, receiving help. You have 2 sixes, a 9, a 4 in reverse. You also have the Empress and the Moon in reverse. You could be maybe feeling like there's like a Scorpio in your life that you want to make an Empress, or something here about a mother. A plan with a mother that's not really going as planned. Like you might be feeling like you want to rely more on your mother, like you still need your mother's aid or help in regards to surviving and living. Like you can't hold it down on your own, Taurus. You need help from your mother in order to survive, in order to make it through. Like you don't have enough financially to make it through, so you have to rely on a parent, like a mother figure, or you still rely or have, even if you're a grown adult, there's still like a need for your parents to like help you get through financially, because I don't think that you can withhold your own needs and weight without the help of your parents. I don't even think, like, it's giving me the vibe like you couldn't even go and like get a place to live, or you couldn't even go and buy a car without like your parents' signature or support, is what that's giving me. So, I mean, if you have parents like that can support you, obviously more power to you. I feel like your parents kind of help you without any expect for return. They just help you because you're their child. Be grateful for that. Temperance, there's definitely a need to, I would say it's probably because you help them in some way, right? So it's like they'll help you financially, they'll help you get where you need to go because you will also help them in some way, or you help assist them in some way. Or like your parents just still feel very responsible for you. There hasn't been like, I feel like Taurus, there hasn't been that moment where like, where your parents have like cut you loose, or where you've like became independent from your parents, but your parents still provide for you as though you were a child. Because you never really grew up. You never really became an adult. Even if you are a grown adult, or you just have the kind of parents that will always treat you like a child. While there's other people in the world that like become so successful that they're able to like pay for their parents, I feel like it's the other way around. It's like you're becoming older, but your parents are still helping and aiding you in being an adult. So I would really like, me, myself, I'm a Libra, so I'm kind of the opposite side of you. But not necessarily, because I don't have my soul, right? I give my soul away to my relationships. I put my soul in my relationships. Something about that. Let's take a look and see for Taurus. Something here about like forever being a child, or just like be grateful for that. It's not something to be ashamed of. If you have parents that are like that, accept that help, right? That's what parents are for, I guess. The Lemurian Guide. Sister, friend, teacher of infinite and universal love. That was the very first card I actually pulled from this deck. Let's read it. I think it's in the second category of unity. I actually want to pull a different one for you. I don't want that card. I'm sorry. We're going to just pull the top card on the deck. Manifest. The Indigo Child. I think that's what I'm going to read. And Purity. I'm going to read Indigo Child, I think. I've never read that card. I've read all the other ones, but I've never read Indigo Child. Inspire, heart, dialogue, action, passion, community, and wisdom. Related category is journey. I embrace the divine power of the indigo color, knowing that I can move mountains. I initiate each step within my heart in a full source alignment. Being a parent for an indigo child. The indigo child brings transformative colors with new ways for the new earth. They fit into many different groups, but they are always aware of their own identity as someone with a mission on earth. They use multidimensional abilities in practical ways. For example, to get clairvoyant information about people and about their environment. Do you know a child who challenges you, who wants to do things in a different way? They might be an indigo. Finding their identity through going against your flow. They have important work on the new earth with their energy of transformation. The strong-willed indigo asks you for direction in subtle or obvious ways. Can you show them how to let go of ego and how to work together in constructive ways? They might know how to collapse the old paradigm while they are not sure what to replace it with. Give them clues, even if they react against it. Do you feel they are blocking out your guidance? Be patient, dear one. You are seeing a beautiful being who is anchoring his or her light on the earth by clearing out all that is in their way. They are hearing your guidance, even if it sinks in slowly. Sometimes we learn through trial and error, and indigos are no exception to this. They need to make mistakes to learn at times, so allow them to take their own path. Trying to force them to take an easier way usually makes them more stubborn. As a parent of the child with an indigo quality, your role is to hold their vision of light. They may know they are on a mission, but they are not always sure what it is. Ultimately, they realize that they are here to fully be what they already are on a deep level. Their mission becomes one with their life purpose, to live their heart's truth in each and every moment. Related cards, we have Divine Masculine, Unlock Your Gifts, any card in the Journey category, which is Sovereignty, Awakening, Opening Heart, Surrender, Guidance, Stepping Stone, Sacred Mountain, Travel, Dolphin Play, Cycles, and 11 Ships of Light. It's in the feminine, no, it's the masculine triangle. We have Ellen of the Ways. Structure, Expression, Manifest, The Last Cloak, The New Man, Cities of Light, and Heaven on Earth. The only card that it looks like we have pulled out here that is related to this card is the Manifest card in structure. Wisdom, the key to your freedom, and observe. Cosmic insight is star connection, and dolphin code, ether and matter, and fire and water. Fire and water is the hardest element to alchemize together because they really put each other out, right? There's a big difficulty in those two elements. There has to be some layer of protection for each of them to thrive or to make something of sustenance, right? We all want warm water, But we know that if we put water over just plain fire, it'll just put it out. There has to be a barrier or a lever, like there has to be some way of separating the two so they don't completely mix together, because it just doesn't do anything but ruin. The water will just ruin the fire. Being an indigo. Dear one, do you feel like you're on a mission to change the world? Are you a system buster or a mover and shaker? If this is you, then you have been placed within the 3D system for specific reasons, some of which might be beyond your current understanding. If you're wondering what your purpose on Earth, what your purpose is on Earth, attune to your heart to uncover the next step. You might be called to go to certain places, to meet people, to start a new business, to build a community, to inspire people, to organize ceremonies, or to bring people together that are from different walks of life. Have you felt opposed by the world at times? Know that the world changes naturally through your energy. Rather than starting a battle, find your natural flow of oneness, the flow of the Lemurian star child. Your vision for the new earth will manifest naturally and effortlessly. The mission that you are on might be something different from what you think it is. The idea of an outward mission is actually a reflection of your inner longing to be completely yourself, so that you can change without any effort. You are a delegate or a messenger of some sort. Are you a delegate or a messenger of some sort? If you're feeling called to share a message, you know that this call is coming from your heart and your light family. You will feel light rather than driven. You will feel expanded and joyful with no solar plexus magnetics leaving you open to distractions. Dear one, in the old paradigm, you might have learned that fighting is the only way forward, that shouting, waving place cards, and making impassioned speeches is the only way to be heard. Know, dear one, that you are not working alone, that there are many legions of angels speaking directly to the heart of those who you want to touch. And the message is being heard and is filtering through any remaining layers of resistance. Do you feel ready to be in full harmony with your brothers and sisters? In walking your truth with space to honor others' truths, you will open the portal for dialogue, for peace, for understanding, for sharing, and natural shifts in perspective and feeling. In this way, you are learning to walk on waters of your emotions, to keep sight of your promised land, to use your healing process as impetuous to reach there. I don't know what that means. Through a path of peace, transcendence, and universal love. Meditation. Allow yourself to feel the divine flow of Lemuria, where there is knowledge of the integration of being and doing. Allow the winds of heaven to flow into your heart. Allow them to guide you where the sun is going and shining for you. Allow your heart, only your heart can know this, dear one. So it is wise to relax and allow yourself to rest in the heart and to enjoy the moment whilst you await the whispers of the universe, inspiration of starlight. What guidance do you see and hear? If you can only see mind chatter, then simply go with that experience. Observe the workings of the mind without any judgment. What prompts do you feel in your body? Perhaps you feel contractions, and you can allow them to be without judgment. What does your heart tell you? Can you find a soft spot in your body, a place that feels homely, that connects with your truth? When you find a place in your body where you feel good, know that your Lemurian guides are connecting you through this place. Even if you don't perceive your family of light, the soft spot is where the winds of heaven flow in. When you follow the flow of your heart's guidance as it communicates with your blessed family of light, you can be assured that you will be carried along the thermals of adventure. I rise above magnetic distractions. I shine my vision of truth and light, powerfully and peacefully. It was really interesting that I felt the need to like leave my actual home and come to the community room to read this. I feel, Taurus, like there's something like messy. There's just something really messy around you. I see mess, I see clutter, I see mess and I see clutter around you. In my third eye, that's what I see. I think that you need to organize your life. I think that you need to clean up your act. I think something's really messy right now for you. I just see like maybe you need to like vacuum. Like I just see like there's just like I feel a sense of so much old and stagnant and like nasty energy around you, where it's like you need to take a trip to the Goodwill and you need to donate things, like a big trip. I just see like there's so many things that you have around you that don't need to be around. It's like something is fucking so messy, dude. It's so fucking messy. And if you don't clean it soon, if you don't clean up your act, maybe it's your heart space, maybe it's just traumas you've been holding on to, but it's like, it's so fucking messy and it's disgusting. And I didn't want it in my home when I did this reading for some reason. So I had to come to the community room. I don't really let friends like come into my home. I do have Taurus, like I said, in the third house. I don't know. And it's like you just want to escape from it, but it's like you have to understand you're never going to be able to escape from it until you completely transform it. So you really need to work on calling in that Scorpio energy for yourself. Become the Scorpion maybe a little bit. Leave that childish bull calf energy, and you need to become vicious. You need to get a stinger. You need to become hard. You need to exercise. You need to build muscle. And not just in ways of like your daily act, like the way you're acting, like doing daily work. I mean, like you need to target specific muscle groups, Taurus, and you need to become hard. You need to become a brick wall. That's what I see. I could be wrong. I know I'm about to go exercise and get my whole little ab circuit, and I'm waiting on like, I was supposed to get some pole grip today. I really need pole grip because like, when I get like up on the pole, like when I climb up the pole and like I want to go and do specific moves on the pole, it's like I get kind of nervous, like if I want to do like an inversion, like going upside down, or like holding on to the pole by just like my legs and not having my hands on the pole, flipping around doing weird things, like it just makes me nervous. So I just want to have like make sure that my skin isn't gonna like slip on the pole. That's what, so I'm waiting for that. It was supposed to be here this morning. It's not gonna be here till tomorrow morning, I guess. That's low-key frustrating for me. It's okay. That's your message though. You gotta clean your life up. And then I'll allow you in my home, but I can't allow you in my home if you're messy. Because my home is not messy. My home is very clean. I'm going to go hang up my pictures right now and my shelves. I'm gonna hang my Picasso and my other couple pictures that I have. I really need to get a tape measurer for my house so I can like, so that I can, like, I'm gonna get these, what's it called? Like one-way, like film over my windows so I can have my drapes open and I can still see out the windows, but people won't be able to see in. So I'll be able to have like sunlight coming in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get like the stained glass ones where it's like, then like when the sun does hit the, because I have my windows west facing. So the sun comes into my home when it's in the west, when the sun's in the west, when it's setting, which kind of sucks in the summertime because it makes it really hot. But there's like this really cool like reflective like covering I can put over my windows where it will like make little tiny rainbows all over my room. I'm so excited for that. I also have like all my cool little like galaxy lights, and I got some other lights yesterday, which I think you can see in the Gemini. I didn't show you guys too closely. I also got a whole bunch of towels yesterday and bath rugs, and anyways, my life is looking good. My home is beautiful. So make your home beautiful too. Take the time to make things beautiful. Not just clean, but make them beautiful. Make them aesthetically pleasing. Make your home a reflection of the beauty that you feel inside yourself, okay? Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I really hope that you enjoyed that reading. Indulgence. Bye. I gotta go to work now. I gotta get some coffee first downstairs. I'm already downstairs. Technically I have to go in the elevator, but I can walk outside and get it and then go up the other elevator, I guess. Anyways, bye.